Yes, I'll never forget that. That little party I went to, Diddy party. We went to the little private area behind the, cause he had a house behind his house. Like he had a backyard with his backyard with a fat, and then it had like a miniature little whatever. And then me and Lemmy go upstairs. They told him
that's what she's talking about.
Okay.
that he came security. He went in like a little with no security, so it's just me and Lemmy. We go up in there. Hold on. We go up there. Upstairs. He like, what's up, Diddy? You know, you met Chrisean. You gave her kisses on the cheek. Early on party or whatever. We just wanted to follow up. I'm glad you Chrisean. And then he grabbed Lemmy by his neck and was like, but do you with her? Don't play with her. All she need is love.
You fought his mom and his sister?
Yeah, I fought his mother, I fought his sister, but I fought his mother because his mother was throwing shit at me, getting in his face, disrespecting him, disrespecting me to the point where like I couldn't like do nothing but to fight her. Beat the shit out of her. Her daughter pulled up the next day at the other house. I beat the shit out of her.
Don't touch my stove like that. So you teach your daughter to put her hands on it?
It turns out that Diddy was hiding some dark secrets, and the stories we've heard barely scratch the surface. His so-called mentorship of Usher, Justin Bieber, and others now takes on a new, unsettling light, with claims of the trauma they endured during their time under his wing. But here's a revelation that caught everyone off guard. Chrisean Rock has now stepped forward, adding herself to the list of those affected by Diddy's influence. Known for her chaotic and often toxic relationship with Blueface, Rock revealed that she was a regular at Diddy's infamous parties, spaces known for their wild, anything-goes atmosphere.
Rapper Chrisean Rock allegedly claims that this happened while she was at Diddy party.
Diddy party? We went to the private area because he had a house behind his house. He had a backyard with his backyard with a fat bed. Me and Lemmy go upstairs. They tell him that he can't bring his security. He went in with no security, so it's just me and Lemmy. We go up in there. We go upstairs. He's like, what's up, Diddy? You know, you met Chrisean. You gave her kisses on the cheek, and then he grabbed Lemmy by his neck. It was like, but do you with her? Like, don't play with her. All she need is love. Don't play with her. Don't play with her. And I didn't understand that till my checks start coming back short from the subscriptions of Crazy in Love. He started putting people, like personally putting people that doesn't mean that I had like street beef with on the show.
What's your thoughts on this?
Hey y'all, welcome back to the Pink Source. I wanted to chime in on something about Chrisean Rock attending P. Diddy's 53rd birthday party, y'all. As y'all can see, she went to this party and looked like she had a great time. As you can see, there is no Blueface in sight. She left his messy ass right at the house with them baby mamas, and I don't blame them. But I also want to bring this video to y'all's attention because I feel like she was invited to this party with a purpose. And I honestly think she's tired of Blueface and she's ready to go to the next level. And who is the perfect person to take her to the next level, y'all? Puff Daddy. Okay, so if we start to see a change within Chrisean Rock's career, then we know why.
Diddy get Chrisean Rock her flowers and she turns up at his birthday party.
Bitches where because it's cheap for me. Not Carlisa accusing Diddy of trying to recruit freaking Chrisean Rock. I mean, what's the difference? Blueface is a pimp too. I don't understand what the problem is, but they do got videos of freaking Young Miami and Chrisean, and she backing up on her heavy.
This raises the question, where was Blueface during these gatherings, and did he know what was going on? If you're familiar with Chrissy and Blueface's tumultuous history, their relationship has been a roller coaster of public arguments, fights, and red flags. The two often post tweets about each other. Take a look at this one, where Blueface said, "House clean, laundry done, breakfast ready. This more my speed, for real." To this, Chrissy replied, What's more, my speed is putting my own money in my own bank account instead of an ungrateful account telling me every day I don't have money when I make money. I stopped listening to a manipulator and stopped making excuses for him. I started choosing me.
Dating shows on reality TV used to be a lot more popular. We had shows like Rock of Love or Flavor Flav, which were chaotic. And nowadays you look at dating shows and we've got The Bachelor or Bachelorette, which are far different. Nonetheless, there was a reality show that came about in 2020, which gave birth to one of the most toxic relationships on social media. We're going to be talking about rapper Blueface and his girlfriend, Chrisean Rock. So back in 2020, Blueface decided to host a reality show in his home with a bunch of women competing for his love. Immediately, Chrisean was a fan favorite because she's got a huge personality, and she ultimately won the love of Blueface and was signed to his record label. And even though Chrisean was successful on his show and the Zeus network, she had to fight her way to the finish line.
Damn, y'all late. They already fighting.
So in this video, I want to explain to you guys who these two people are and a quick timeline of their relationship because it is pretty scary. These two are constantly fighting, and honestly, shame on Zeus Network for pushing this. Actually, in the beginning of their relationship, Blueface called out Chrisean for allegedly stealing his car. Back in February 2022, Chrisean supposedly stole his car and then was arrested in Oklahoma for drug possession. At this point, these two were in a pretty bad fight, and it was all over social media. He was posting about her, calling her names, claiming that she's dumb for thinking that she could drive to Baltimore. I'm not sure if he was there or why she was trying to get there, but it was not a good look for either of them. And Blueface's entire team decided to turn against Chrisean. Actually, his manager called her out, claiming that she stole money from his artist. Chrisean did end up defending herself in an interview from jail with no jumper, of course, and she said that she had been tweaking before her arrest and that she needed this time to heal, which we love rehabilitation. Like, go ahead and take your time and get out of this toxic mess.
Don't be sad. It's okay. I got slowed up in here. I ain't gonna hold you. I was tweaking for real. But I'm gonna be a buck. I used this time to really heal. I was healing from a lot of I ain't gonna hold you. A lot of stuff I be telling y'all, but I don't be telling y'all everything, so you know how that go. But yeah, I'm gonna be out and I'm gonna be better. I can't wait to drop my song for y'all, and I can't wait to just be better rock, you know.
I guess before she went on this drive and was arrested, they were fighting, and she broke into his home, and that's when she stole money and stole the car. And Blueface wouldn't have known that it was Chrisean, but she decided to write "I love Blue" in blood on his wall and then signed it. What type of demonics? I cannot handle this. Now, if you think writing on the blood is bad, which it is, it gets even worse in their relationship. I guess at some point, Chrisean actually fought Blueface's mother, which I cannot imagine that going down. But in May 2022, a few days after Chrisean got a tattoo of Blueface's face on her neck, she got into trouble with his family. Blueface's mother actually said, "All I know is that my son will never bring that person, Chrisean, around my family ever again in life, and that's all that matters." Chrisean suggested that things got to the point where his family left her no choice but to become violent.
You fought his mom and his sister?
Yeah, I fought his mother, I fought his sister, but I fought his mother because his mother was throwing shit at me, getting in his face, disrespecting him, disrespecting me, to the point where I couldn't do nothing but to fight her. She threw 2 glass jars and a Gatorade bottle on my face. He if you do that again, I'm gonna let you have her. But she get in my face when he say that. So I'm like, I'm gonna do it because I gotta defend myself. This just called my mother a crackhead. And then I'm already drunk. What's up? Beat the shit out of her. Then her daughter pull up the next day at the other house. I beat the shit out of her. People coming at me like I'm sweet and I gotta handle it. So that's what happened.
Later into that year, August 2022, Chrisean actually got physical with Blueface. TMZ broke the news that Chrisean was arrested for misdemeanor charges of criminal trespass and disorderly conduct, but was released from custody. At the time, the outlet reported that the rapper's girlfriend punched him in the face at Whiskey Row Bar in Scottsdale, Arizona. Blueface claims that she was only arrested for trespassing and not assaulting him, and that seems to be accurate, but he probably, if she did get physical with him, he just didn't press charges. And that's really a red flag, right?
One of their most infamous moments happened when the couple got into a physical altercation that was caught on camera, shocking viewers everywhere. The video spread like wildfire across social media, showing just how volatile their relationship truly was. But that was just one incident. From fistfights on the streets to live-streamed arguments, they've continuously exposed their turmoil, giving the internet front row seats to their dysfunction.
Was it a girl or a guy?
What kind of question was that?
So it was a girl?
I'm trying to relate to bro.
Why are you relating?
I told you I took self-defense classes.
Bro, what are you relating for?
I told you I took self-defense.
Why you been weird? What you been weird for?
I'm trying to relate to bro on
Don't
a lower level. I'm trying to relate to bro on a
Wait.
level.
You say lower level.
Hey, he playing.
High up here.
He playing.
Oh, okay.
Alright, you not she not my bad, bro.
Damn. Welcome to Hollywood. Just take it. Oh. That was bad.
Damn, man.
Oh, that was bad.
Bro.
That was bad.
Where'd you go? How do you get there? No.
Damn, dude. Damn, yo. Damn. Yo, you guys just dropped the phone? You just dropped the phone? Yo, you just dropped the phone? Yo, why are you hitting that man? Yo, he's not doing nothing to you. Why are you hitting that man? We're just trying to do a little IRL here, guys. I just walked out the house, dogs. This is just a little dramatic. Oh yeah, bro. I just, first responder on the scene. Hollywood news.
I'm getting it out. Look.
And their respective families, like Blueface knocked out Chrisean's dad, but to be fair, he swung on him first. That didn't work out well. And Chrisean fought Blueface's mom and sister, the latter on camera, while Blueface watched both of these things.
I only do factual.
Why you lying? Why are you trying to lie? What are we doing here, bro? What, a beef on live or what? What? Don't beat me up.
Please.
What?
Please don't beat me up.
So you trying to be weird?
I'm not.
Bro, I will leave you in here and nobody, what do you mean? Nobody wanna fight you?
Don't hurt me, please.
Why?
Even their pregnancy reveal was weird. Chrissy wrote on her IG page, "So what happens when you eat all your evil words? I haven't been active with no one but you. Plus there's a DNA test. And I don't need your money. I got my own. I don't need a baby daddy. I'm just having this child because I don't want to keep aborting." Blueface replied, "To answer why all questions, yes, me and Rock are officially done. It's strictly business. I tried it and clearly it wasn't giving before she announced she was pregnant with somebody else's child." Chrissy said, "Happy birthday, baby daddy." While we agree they have super red flags, even their toxicity pales in comparison to the dark cloud that seems to hang over Diddy. Diddy's name has also been tied to much graver suspicions, particularly around the death of his ex, Kim Porter. Rumors have swirled for years, but the most chilling detail is that Diddy allegedly had a casket prepared for Kim 2 months before she even passed away. This shocking revelation paints a sinister picture, with many questioning what he might have known or planned.
Are we sure increasing his security?
You know, I spoke to Al a couple of times, and he texted me a couple of times too. I think knowing the history of them two, if he did increase his security, he have every right to. And I believe that Al knows that Puff has some powerful people, or has some powerful people around him, and some people doing some things for him that could danger his life. His life could be in danger. I don't think nobody would be paying for some security if they didn't think their life was in danger. So I could see Al doing that. I understand why Al is doing that. And I just wish them all the luck. You got to realize, man, Kim's death wasn't even investigated, bro. Her death wasn't even investigated. And it should have been a proper investigation so all the family members can feel like that there was no foul play in her death. How is it that you know how we are as a people? I don't believe that 10% of your viewers that's watching this don't keep their phone when they go to sleep in arm reach. How is it that there was no electronic products or gadgets around Kim's bed? Her laptop missing, her cell phone's missing. Everything is missing that she could get in touch with her little girls if they not at home, or her friends or family. All that's missing. How is it that, and this is her say, that the detectives did not even view the body in the bed where she died at? That the coroner had already removed her, pronounced her dead, and told the detectives that it was no foul play. And if that is true, as I've heard it, and we read certain things on the internet about it, that case needs to be reopened. We know that Kim, and it's in the this is in the documentation. Shout out to Paperwork, at the Paperwork part. I gotta shout him out, man, because he looked in the paperwork and it said Kim received a massage for about an hour when she's supposed to have full-blown pneumonia. Who gives somebody a massage when they got pneumonia? And do we know whether she used that baby oil or not for that massage? It makes you say, that's a big man. You got to understand, man, that it's a lot of stuff that has been happening. Now, some people even said that her casket was ordered 2 months before she died. I don't believe that, man. I swear. I'm not no conspiracy theorist or none of this. But I heard, did you hear something like that, man? That her casket, how you order a gold casket 2 months before somebody died, man? If I'm gonna pay, or they gonna get the money up, what is it, to resume her body? If they gonna get the money up to dig her body back up, and have a real autopsy done on there, have a real investigation on there, who's it gonna hurt? I've been knowing Al for a long time. And this is in the 90s.
I need to know, do you think that Diddy killed Kim Porter?
Absolutely.
Why?
Because of all the videotapes, because of the book, because of all the people she gave copies of her book to, or at least chapters, because of everything that she had on him, because of the tape that she used to blackmail him into a relationship and into a raise of him being sodomized by Andre Harrell. And I am not saying that allegedly, because I heard her and Kim Moore talking about it in the booth of the bathroom while snorting cocaine at the Kit Kat Club.
The empire Diddy built over decades in the industry is starting to crack. Could this be the moment when his true nature is fully exposed for the world to see? Let us know in the comments below, and if you like this video, hit that subscribe button so you never miss out on any new videos. Until then, fam, keep it real.